On this episode of the Black Boss Ladies Platform podcast, let's dive into the inspiring life of Coretta Scott King. More than the wife of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Coretta became a powerful voice in the fight for civil rights and social justice.
Welcome to the Black Boss Ladies Platform, the place where legacies live.
Born on April 27, 1927, in Marion, Alabama, Coretta Scott King grew up in a household that valued hard work and talent. Her parents, both entrepreneurs, instilled in her a drive to excel. Music was her first passion, and by the time she graduated high school as valedictorian, she had already demonstrated her exceptional talent as a choir lead. Coretta pursued her love of music at Antioch College in Ohio, earning a BA in music. A scholarship took her to the New England Conservatory of Music in Boston, where she refined her vocal skills. It was here that fate intervened. A mutual friend introduced her to a young theology student named Martin Luther King Jr. Though Coretta wasn't initially captivated, Martin was persistent. Over time, their shared values of justice and equality forged a deep bond. They married in 1953. In 1954, the couple moved to Montgomery, Alabama, where Martin became pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. This marked the beginning of their pivotal role in the civil rights movement. Coretta, often overshadowed by her husband's fame, played an integral role. She participated in the Montgomery bus boycott and spoke out against the exclusion of women in the movement. Even while raising their 4 children under constant threats, she remained a steadfast partner in the fight for justice. The assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. in 1968 was a turning point for Coretta. Just days after his funeral, she marched in solidarity with striking workers, proving that her dedication to the cause was unwavering. Coretta became a vocal critic of the Vietnam War, supported women's rights, and advocated for economic justice. Her activism earned her the Universal Love Award in 1916, making her the first non-Italian recipient. That same year, Coretta published her memoir, My Life with Martin Luther King Jr., providing an intimate glimpse into their shared journey. Determined to preserve her husband's legacy, she founded the King Center in Atlanta, a hub for nonviolent social change. Her relentless efforts led to the establishment of Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a federal holiday in 1983. Coretta's impact extended far beyond her role as Martin's widow. She became a global ambassador for justice, traveling the world to lecture on racism, economic inequality, and human rights. Even as she battled ovarian cancer in her later years, she continued to advocate for a better world. Coretta Scott King passed away on January 30, 2006, leaving behind a legacy of courage and compassion. She was laid to rest beside her husband in Atlanta, Georgia. Presidents, dignitaries, and activists from around the world mourned her passing, recognizing her as a cornerstone of the civil rights movement. Coretta Scott King wasn't just the woman behind the man. She was a force of nature in her own right. Her story reminds us that love, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice can change the world. Coretta Scott King, you are truly a Black Boss Lady, and your legacy will live on the Black Boss Ladies Platform podcast.
Thank you for joining us on the BBL Platform podcast, the place where legacies live.